Ooh-wee. Welcome back to Sundown Acres. Well, good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? It's been a rough week for me. I've been out sick for past several days, and I've got a bacterial infection that I've been fighting. So Tina's being really loud this morning. So I've been fighting this bacterial infection past several days. Spent one entire day in bed. So in the last video I talked about making sure we're moving forward, getting things done, but in those past few days I was barely able just to barely get the animals fed and make sure they had water. But as of today, things still have to move on. We have to keep moving forward and make sure the animals are taken care of. Well, it looks like the animals have torn into the hay feeder over here and have decided to make it a bed. So I've got to get all that cleaned up and put the gate back on it. And that way we can keep them from messing it up. But I'm prone to these bacterial infections like this. I've had it about 5 times since I first started having them. It's called cellulitis. If you don't know what cellulitis is, look it up. It's not something you want to have. It can actually kill you if you don't take care of it. So you can get it from any little cut on your body. It usually affects the feet, legs, hands, arms, and the face. But it can show up in other places. Those are just the places it usually shows. Me, it's always my right leg. So I gotta get started back on this, and at least it's a semi-cool day out here today. It looks like we're going to be getting a little bit of rain later today too, with all the clouds. So let's get to these things. Even that little bit out here on a Sunday morning gets me tired. But that's what happens when you're dealing with an infection and still have to have things done. they can get to the hay, they can't get in the hay. I'll use the rest of this for their bedding today. So I've got little Pearl here in the stanchion today, and you see there's black, like a black tar all over their coat. And I need to get this off of them. I don't know what it is. It's not tar, obviously, but it's sticking to their hair. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get them all cleaned up, get them all, it's in their ears, on their face, on their legs. So it's coming from the grass, but also I'm trying to get her used to being touched. Continuing to eat out of here while she's being touched, getting used to human contact. I want her to, her mother and the ranch that she came from, they did not interact with their goats. And since we've had her here, this is probably the most that I've actually been able to get her to continue to eat while I'm petting her, getting her used to touch. But we'll eventually get there with our goats. It's just a matter of a lot of touch, a lot of, let them know that we're not going to hurt them. And, but I've got to get this stuff off of them, so I'm going to get some buckets of water and get them cleaned up. Whatever's on there is coming right off with a little bit of soap and water, so we shouldn't have a problem getting these girls clean today. So, y'all probably wondering why I'm washing the goats. Well, to be honest with you, they've got a date in a couple of weeks. I want them looking their best. So guys, this is what I was talking about that was all over their legs and underbelly. It's all over their face and ears too. So that's the reason I've got to get these girls cleaned up. This is very unbecoming of for someone on a first date. Well, the girls are all cleaned up and they're ready to go to LSM Kiko's to meet their future lover boy. So at least that chore is done and over with. I don't know what that stuff was on them. It looked like a mixture of grass and sap. So I'm pretty sure it was something that naturally occurs out here in this field. And because when I first got them, they didn't have it. But I got them all cleaned up. It came off real simple with soap and water. Rinsed them off real good. And goats don't like that water too much, but they had to be cleaned. Alright guys, I want to thank y'all for watching today's video. And remember to like, subscribe, and share that video. Us here at Sundown Acres, we're trying to get our herd grown. And by me getting these girls cleaned up today, it'll make them look a little prettier when they go meet their fella. So guys, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll see y'all next time at Sundown Acres.